The argument that Black Clover is capped at light speed because of this chapter. So, this is my Discord. I made a channel for this. So the argument is Yami in this manga, and it's really, dude, what is, like, look at this. Like, the image, when you click on it, is smaller. Like, why does it get smaller when you click on it? What the hell is going... Okay. Anyways. So it gets smaller, but you can see... Oh, this is weird. Okay, anyways. Yami states that Morgan's attacks are light speed. And then also, say that Morgan is stronger than the Lucius clones. Multiple times. Even by the Lucius clone himself. So the argument is that Black Clover is capped at light speed. And I need to bring the stream up on my phone so I can see the chat. Just in case there's any questions along the way. Alright, where's chat? So everybody's saying, well, Morgan is the fastest character in the verse because he's faster than Lucius. Yami's stronger with speed. No, this is terrible argument. This is an outlier, but for one, even if we say this is true, we see this. Okay, so light beam right here. This is knocked right here. The light beam is relatively close. Nobody else is nearby. Next panel, Yami intercepts it. Knocked, he's not even that particularly close to knocked, considering we can see, like, he's knocked is like at least several feet behind Yami. Yami had to come up and then also have enough time to swat it away at the same time. I've seen some people, I haven't seen the calcs actually, but some people have told me they've already calced this and it's like over 10 times the speed of light. It's so even if you want to say like, oh, light speed, Yami is literally moving faster than light speed by moving faster than this light beam, and this isn't the only time that like other characters do it. Like look how close the light beams are to Yami. Nobody else in sight. Ichika comes in. God, why these are so hard to see, guys? I'm sorry, but that's better. I should have done that. I'm gonna go back and show the other panel in full size. I guess you gotta open browser. I guess I'm a little of a Discord noob. Alright, so there's Yami. These are light beams. These are relatively close to Yami. Nobody else in sight. Next panel. Before Yami's barely even moved, Ichika has come in and summoned a new spell. And the light didn't warp till it got to there. So, this is Ichika moving faster than the speed of light. And, I think I forgot to put it on there. But I'll just bring it up. Like, we see Noct moving just as fast as Morgan. Like, it's pretty clear. Noct and Morgan, like, they both go into, they both clash, they both break away from their clash, and they're both moving the same distance, essentially. Like, this is Morgan moving as fast as Noct, and vice versa. So, this would still make Noct light speed, but just wait, there's more. But here's the thing. Morgan is faster than his spells. So, what the hell? What is Discord doing? Discord is crazy with this. Why did it get formatted that way? Oh well. So, Morgan launches an attack. Jack, this is his slash compared to the curvature of the earth. And his slash is that big. And you can actually calculate that Jack's slash moved 5 to 15,000 times faster than Morgan's light. But Morgan dodged this attack from Jack. Which means that Morgan is faster than his attacks. It means that Morgan is FTL, and it makes the other characters FTL for fighting him and moving faster than him at times. So again, to cap it is like to argue that this is the cap for Black Clover speed is cap itself. But like it's even funnier. Like that's weird. I don't think it has all of my scans in here. Oh, so let's say hypothetically Morgan is only light speed and those characters are slower. Well, if we look here, sure, Morgan is stronger than Lucius, but Lucius is moving relative speeds to Morgan in the fight. Like, he's moving relative speeds to Morgan right here. But guess what? Asta in his black form, just his black form, blitzes this. Like, Lucius doesn't even know that they've moved past him. They're that far past him. Like, this is not just they blitzed him to hit him. They blitzed him and moved how many feet beyond him? So black form Asta is so incomprehensibly faster than a Lucius clone, who's relative to Morgan. This is going to make just black form Asta faster than light. And this is just black. This is not Union. This is not Zedden. This is not even a full power black form Asta. Because he's given a bunch of his anti-magic power to the Black Wolves. So, pretty simple debunk right there that, no, this is not cap Black Clover at light speed. Because we have characters moving faster than the beams, and Morgan's not even the fastest character in the verse. He's just not. But it doesn't really matter, because Morgan is not going to be capped to light speed. So, everybody knows this statement right here. And there's multiple of them. But Yami says he'll dodge any slash at light speed. So we have all these statements of light speed Patri, light speed Raya. 320 chapters ago, roughly. So, if we have these 320 chapters ago, and then, remember that Raya and Patri get their L forms, so superior versions of Lightspeed characters. The data book says, and this is Yuno fighting Raya and Patri, with Mana Zone and the power of the Spirit, his offensive ability and movement speed is capable of overwhelming the elves and the Black Apostles. So, the data book is saying that this is just Spirit Dive 1 Yuno with Mana Zone, not even a Spirit Dive 2, in the Elf Saga, is blatantly faster than Lightspeed characters. Actually, they'd be faster than Light, but... So, the data book... And here's the thing, like, you can make the argument data book versus manga. The issue is that a data book statement, in terms of... The data book statements are like narrator statements, versus Yami's statement is in the middle of the fight. I'm going to take this statement over Yami's statement. Like, this is just blatant. Yuno is faster than Light, because he's faster than these characters who are light speed. He's overwhelming them with speed. So, again, pretty blatant that this is just an outlier. Again, I think that this could be a mistranslation. We still need to see the raws of the kanji. Oh shit, I forgot there's not all the scans in here. But here's the thing. I'm gonna pull up one of the scans in the manga, and then I'll just use that. So there's this moment in the manga. This is Yami versus, or this is when the third eye first appear. You have Raya, Yami. Yami's off guard and tired. He's saying Raya moves at light speed, and then Raya, while flying away at light speed, Yami hits him. So there are multiple calculations for this. This is like, I think it's like, I can't remember the exact speed, but it's relativistic to the speed of light, and I've seen this up to like 2 times the speed of light. And if Yami's already this close to light speed, in chapter 51, this is chapter 51, if he's already this close to light speed, well, in the anime, which this is a canon episode that Tabata supervised. Damn, the chat kind of blocks it off. I'll put the chat down for a sec. Yami's fighting Leona, and he says, "She's faster than my ki can track." And remember, his ki can track Yami and Patri, or his ki can track Raya and Patri, who are lightspeed, or faster. So, that would mean she's faster than light. And if she's faster than light, that makes so many other characters faster than light. This is chapter 156. This is before the Spade Saga. And then we see here, after he's been using Monozone, he goes from his ki can't even track her. He goes from his ki can't even track her to blitzing behind her. He literally blitzes her. Yeah, there's no way he goes from almost light speed to 2 times the speed of light, depending on the calc, to blitzing somebody who is already faster than Patri and Raya, and then all of a sudden he's struggling against light speed. Yeah, it has to be an outlier or a mistranslation, or there's going to be more context to it. What's this stream about? The new chapter? Yeah, I don't know why. Why wouldn't my streams reach into power scaling when half my videos are power scaling, if not more? And we're talking about manga where the main part of the series is fighting. It's literally battle shonen, bro. The other things I want to bring up is if Patri is lightspeed and Raya are lightspeed, which they are stated to be, well, we know increasing your magic power increases your speed. And there's just translation by Insignia where he says that when Zora uses his traps against Lucifero, he is doubling magic power. Which means that when Zora, how does he double people's spells? By doubling their magic power. Which means increasing your magic power gives you, likely, a linear increase to your speed. So if we have characters, and then this is consistent, like, we have Marks and Owen, when they get their L forms, Yami's like, oh, their speed is in a whole different league now. And also, the context of this translation was to this. It doesn't say, in the Japanese, all the magic, it says all the magic power. So that means that when he does his traps, he is just doubling magic power. So that means that this statement here, that they're lightspeed, well, these characters have had massive magic power increases since then. So they're going to be faster than light. So, again, Morgan being lightspeed is an outlier. Especially when it's not just the statements we have. We have feats. So, this one, I'll say, like, it's kind of underground. It's also kind of iffy at the same time, but we know that Libe was with Lucita. So Baka said that's not an argument, bro. Because you know what Tabata also said? He also said that Patri is lightspeed. You know what he also said? That if you increase your magic power, you increase your speed. So no. Not an argument whatsoever. But anyways. Wait, why is it not showing? It's not screen sharing. Come on. Come on, OBS. Can you please work? Okay. It's oh wait, I think it's gonna work now. Yeah. So Lucifero. So he had to look for Libe, and he had less than a year, and they are separated by different universes. Like Hell and the Living World and Black Clover are different time spaces, and he can't just leave through the Clifflock Gate. So you could argue, in less than a year, Lucifero, in his spirit form, traveled a universal distance, which is like godly beyond light speed. But that's not it. Let's see. Oh, and this is from the anime. This is a canon episode. This episode directly stated to be supervised by Tabata. And as most people know, Glamour World is a infinite space. If not infinite, let me see. Let me try and pause. I'm trying to pause at the right time. So, stars in the horizon of Glamour World. Dorothy just dodged a slash that cut the realm in half. That's even if we argue this is just a multi-solar size realm because there's stars in it. This would be many thousands times. Or actually, it's like tens of million times the speed of light. So it's a feat right there. That's a canon feat. And then this calc by Clover Dragon. Credit to Clover Dragon. He is dope. He's a homie. Where Yuno's feat, like this is light from the angels. Yuno covers the entire kingdom, not the kingdom, the noble realm, in this force field from these light beams before they can hit the kingdom. This has been calculated to be 478 times the speed of light. I have seen higher calculations, but Clover Dragon's pretty good at calculations. So this seems pretty solid. This is base doing it too. So we have all these feats of light speed or faster than light. So yeah, there's more we could get into. I think this is more than enough. Like we have the fact that these characters literally move way faster than the light speed. Okay. And also Ruby actually added another calc. And this is just something that... that's weird. Okay. So like this is a calc of what I was mentioning earlier. Why? My OPS is being a little wonky, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna comment on One Punch Man Bakusa just because I don't scale it. I don't like to say if a verse is stronger unless if I've read it. But so, yeah. So like as we see, we can see the slash on the curvature of the Earth, and we can pixel calc to see that Jack Slash traveled 415 kilometers. You can use like different forms of mathematics. I think it's called angstizing. I honestly can't remember. I think that's what it's called, to get the pixels and the heights, using the heights of characters. Like, we got the height of Yami compared to the height of the building. And so, yeah, we get, like, use the height of the tree. And that means that Jack's final slash moved over 5,000 times faster than Morgan's. And Morgan dodged it. So, yeah, like I said, Morgan is faster than his attacks. And characters are fighting Morgan. And then also, I've seen... other calculations of that being a 15,000 times difference, I believe. So it's arguably even bigger than that. So, yes, they're faster than light, bro. Like, I know, like, Sasuke, we get it, they're faster than light, but here's the thing. People are already arguing that Black Clover is only Morgan's light speed. People are already doing it. So this is me going out and saying no. And here's the thing. Most people are not going to be able to argue very well. Like I've seen a lot of Black Clover fans trying to argue it, and they're just not good at it. Some are, but again, most people aren't power scalers, right? So, right? Yeah. Oh no, yeah, the salamander storing the ocean. That's an outlier. But this outlier statement, nah, we got to use it to downplay the speed. That's a perfect analogy there, bro. Appreciate that. That is perfect. That literally is what's going on. Again, I think that most people don't actually think this is a good argument. They just want Black Clover to be slower. That's what I genuinely believe. It's based on what I see. Again, it's a lot of Naruto and Boruto people. They don't want Black Clover to be fast. I'm not going to say Black Clover is faster or was faster before this, but that's what they say themselves. They say, oh, well, now Asta is not fast. Not fast enough to fight Boruto or whatever. Again, I don't make those arguments because I don't scale series of characters I don't read yet. And then you see JJK fans, and then you see My Hero Academia fans now using this, but exactly, but Daniels. Yami struggling with light speed attacks. I just chakra. Just rewind, like, I think the last maybe 15 minutes, I just went over all the, like, not even all the evidence, but just a fair amount of evidence why capping Yami or Morgan to light speed would be terrible. Yeah, exactly. Oh, like, I didn't even bring up Dark Elf Pottery, who's just objectively faster than light. And then we have characters scaling way above him. Like Dark Elf Pottery couldn't blitz Asta, but Dante, in his base, could blitz a faster Asta. Dante is objectively faster than light based off that. But, I get it. How am I hating, bro? What? What's the ass pull here? And also, people have likened this to Dispo from Dragon Ball Super. Like the whole, like, oh, is Dragon Ball Super really Lightspeed? A lot of those people making this argument, they hated when that happened in Dragon Ball. Because then they're like, oh, this is annoying. Now I have to deal with this because obviously Black Clover characters have been fast and light for... Or, sorry, Dragon Ball characters have been fast and light for a long time. But... right, Kristoff? Again, like, this is not even going into so much. Like, there's so much more I could go into. But this is more than enough. Like, Yami and Achika move faster than the light itself. There's the data book that says that Yuno is faster than Raya and Patri, who are above light speed. Like, there's just too much. There's the calculated feats. Like, there's too much. Like, are we gonna, like, say that because Yami said that Morgan is light speed, his attacks are light speed, that goes against, like, the calculations of these characters moving faster? I thought people liked statements more than feats. Or, I thought people liked feats more than statements, but I don't know. But, yeah, everybody's going to be arguing that Black Clover is only light speed now. Or, like, people are going to be arguing that Yami's not light speed, but... yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the translation is wrong.